Hey, hello, my name is Kira. I don't have an opening, as most of you know. This is going to be The Legend of Vox Machina, Season 3, Episode 10? I believe so. I'm going to try to finish the series today between right now, before I have work, and after work, so hopefully I'll have stuff lined up to go over the Thanksgiving break. And, got some closure with everything that's happened this season. I think I'm coping very well, actually. I'm compartmentalizing, so trying to fill up a little minute before I possibly have intense gore or sex scenes. You never know. You never know what Vox Machina's gonna hit you with. So, yeah, I'm excited. Excited to see what's her face is up to. Raishan after killing Thordak. I feel like they have to go kill Ripley at some point. They have to, right? Like, her death is what will really complete Percy's journey, even though he's no longer there. So, we'll see if I'm right. Let's just get into the episode. Prime.
Without Vox Machina, I couldn't have done any of this. Nor any of what's to come.
The fuck just happened?
I mean,
She took
cool,
him.
but...
Raishan took Thordak's corpse.
Kiki, are you okay?
Of course I'm not okay. She laid a trap for us and we walked right into it.
Oh, we didn't know.
I knew. This entire time I've known, but I couldn't convince anyone.
You can't blame yourself for this.
I don't.
This isn't... Nice. God, I love how much more she's standing up to herself after the whole deal with Pyra. Like, I do think that she's, yes, she's been right from the beginning, but she was also, right there to apologize to Raishan for, being suspicious. So... I mean, it's just giving Keyleth a little bit of depth here, It's like she's always been the one, when I read the comics, it's like she's always been the one who wants to do the right thing. When in the comics, there was a little kid that went missing, and she was the one who was, asking around, where's the little kid, while everybody else was kind of doing their own thing. I mean, I guess she was doing her own thing, too. But they were doing things that weren't related to missing kids. But I like how she's standing up for herself here, how basically... how would they have done this differently without Raishan? She didn't... Besides telling them that Thordak was laying eggs, she really didn't contribute... I guess she did contribute to the cause, because she killed Thordak in the end, but I think that she would have, done that herself. She was just manipulating Vox Machina into weakening him, and then Vax ended up being the one who made the final blow, so... how much did she actually help them in a way that they couldn't have gotten around? I'm not saying that she didn't help them, but I feel like they could have gotten around it without her help. So I think Keyleth being angry here, even if she did have her moments where she felt bad about not trusting Raishan, I don't know. It's just giving it a little bit of depth to her argument here, because there were points that she did trust Raishan or rely on her information. But it's good for her to stand up for herself here, because she was always the one to say,
know.
I know.
Nope.
This entire time I've known, but I couldn't convince anyone.
You can't blame yourself for this.
I don't. Vax. Every time I brought it up, every time I raised my voice, I was questioned, doubted, dismissed by my own team.
Wait, what are you doing?
Not waiting for anyone else's approval, not relying on anyone anymore.
Keyleth, please.
Don't come after me.
Keyleth!
And again, that's so rough because the team has shown that they believe in her. Like when they killed the freaking ice dragon, whatever his name was. Like, obviously, that was Vex, who in season 1 was the one who believed in Keyleth the least. You know, and now it's like they believe in Keyleth to, you know, be a powerhouse fighter, to save their lives. It's like, you know, okay, they believe in her as a team member. And the thing with Rayshawn was just, it was basically like, you know, okay, well, this is convenience, and you know, she's at least shown that she's, you know, telling the truth about the little dragons, so we'll use her as far as we can. I mean, the ultimate betrayal is at the end here, and the ultimate, you know, trickery that fooled Keyleth as well was when she, you know, was when Rayshawn attacked Thordak. But otherwise, it's not like everybody was like, "Ooh, let's hold hands with Rayshawn and skip and play Ring Around the Rosie." It's like they've always been like, we just have no other choice. And Keyleth the entire time, of course, has been the most like vocal about not wanting to work with her. But even the others have not been like, yeah, we're super stoked about working with a dragon. It's they're just like, do we have another choice? And yes, they did have other choices, but this just happened to be the most convenient one, and they were desperate. So I get where Keyleth is coming from. I totally get where she's coming from, because she is used to being the one who is ignored. This has a past history. It has a past history in the comics. It has a past history, especially in season 1, of people not believing her and tearing her down. And, you know, basically brushing her off the way that she says that she's been brushed off. But I don't believe in this season that she has been brushed off. I think that this is really a history of her feeling like she's been ignored, all coming to the surface at once, because this season I feel like she's been respected for her power and for her opinions and for what she can attribute to the team. It was just like at that moment they had to decide, do we trust this dragon who might give us a possible way to defeat Thordak, or do we not? And they did end up splitting from her for a while. They split from Rayshawn, you know, after the attack on Whitestone, they did part ways. You know, so they have had a turbulent relationship where Keyleth's advice has been followed. But I do feel like, while I understand Keyleth, and I'm not trying to like say that she's not, I'm not saying she's in the wrong for feeling hurt here. I feel like there's a lot of history that isn't just Rayshawn being dragged up right here. I guess that's mostly what I'm saying. I don't think he's gonna die. They're not gonna kill off 2 major characters in one season. It's so sad them coming to the keep, though.
Keyleth was right, you know. We deluded ourselves. Convinced each other we could solve any problem if we did it together.
And you disagree?
Before Vox Machina, there was you and me. And we never left business unfinished.
God.
You want to go after Ripley?
Oh, yeah,
I thought
she
avenging Mother
does.
would feel better. It didn't. Because I know there's one more wrong to right.
What about the team?
There is no team anymore.
Oh.
If this is what you want.
Whew. Oh, that's rough. It's rough because in season 1, Vex was the one who was like, when they were trapped in the keep, right? Telling Vax, you know, "Ooh, we could sneak out, just you and me." And, you know, he called her bluff. You know, like, then why aren't we? But she was the one to, suggest, let's break the group. Let's split. And now the group has... Yeah, I know, they're loud. Now the group has left her, basically. I mean, it's Vex. I mean, with Scanlan out, Percy gone, and and Keyleth's no longer there anymore. There's just 5 of them left. The family that Vex managed to make is gone now. It's like, why doesn't defeating Thordak feel better? Well, because it doesn't bring back what you lost. Revenge doesn't work that way. I really hope that we don't get Vex spiraling into a Percy-esque thingy, but at the same time, yeah, I do really want them to go really kill Ripley. Please, really just go kill Ripley. But this is hard. This is hard. Vex kind of... It's another instance of her opening her heart and people leaving her. Even if they didn't mean to. It's like her mother. Her mother never wanted to leave her, but she did. You would hope that she would have learned from Percy, at least, that revenge doesn't help at all, but I get it. Like, if someone killed a member of your family, you would probably want them to be dead. But it doesn't fix anything. It doesn't bring them back. But it's hard to... It's hard to not imagine that making you feel better. But, I don't know. I've never had someone in my family be murdered, so...
Wrong to right.
What about the team?
She's speaking so much like Percy with the list.
If this is what you want, sister, I'm with you.
What is happening to us?
So...
You could explain what you're doing.
His body's healed, but he won't wake up.
Oh. You tried praying?
I don't know if that will help.
Let me try something. Scanlan.
Yell really loud.
Scanlan. Hey, Scanlan! Wake up, you lazy ass! I got booze and naked ladies covered in booze! Oh man, that always
Kiwi.
works. Maybe he doesn't want to wake up?
Buddies, you just might be right. I gotta find a Lauren. Don't move until I get back.
Just like that. I'll say, so he doesn't want to wake up because of Kaylee?
Sorry, it's Pike. Hello, you know me, sorta. Listen, which room is Kaylee in?
6.
Thanks, Doc.
I'm her ride.
You're the leader. Why would
love
I be
her.
able to do fuck all? Because he cares about you. Like, genuinely cares. I've never seen him like this about anyone.
Except himself?
He's been working on this song. It's for you.
Yeah? Then how come he never came to see me?
He did. Tried,
But he's
anyway.
Freaking trying.
Kaylee, he risked everything to find you. Look, I've known Scanlan a long
Then
time,
lost
and
stuff.
we've been through a lot.
Oh,
Are the two of you, you know...
No. God, no.
Can we just say we killed a dragon? We
Okay,
killed
fine.
Thordak?
I
Like
did,
there was
you
stuff
know,
going
we're gonna
on?
Try to... we
Kaylee, like...
don't need to talk about that. You bring something out of him no one else can, and I don't know.
Your feelings
might
are
even
valid,
make
but
him
we
more
were
right.
focusing on killing a dragon, and also, like, one of our teammates is dead now, so...
Fucking short-hod.
Is that the heiress shark? She's going home?
There you go, green friends.
Oh my god, she's just like her dad.
Oh. Keyleth.
I thought she wasn't allowed home, but I guess these are
How will I
extenuating
leave the
circumstances.
Ashari if I couldn't even get 6 people, 6 friends to listen to me?
Stumbles are a part of growth. Like Mom's garden. When
This
she
feels like
left,
Uncle Iroh
I
moment.
Overwatered, underwatered, wilted the whole thing. But I never tore it out. The seeds were there, just under the surface, waiting to be coaxed back to life.
Except I won't get another chance. None of this matters if I can't find Raishan. You know something. Dad, tell me.
There is an ancient ritual. It can locate someone over vast distances.
That's exactly what I need. How do I use it?
You don't. The ritual is extremely dangerous, known by only a handful of Earth Ashari. They
Oh,
will not
well,
share
I
it
wonder
without
what she's gonna
permission
do.
from the council.
Then you better call a meeting.
Oh, Kaylee. No, Keyleth. Keyleth.
Still Ben, home to the least trustworthy filth in the realm.
Oh, I hate
You
Sylvan.
sure about it?
You can't clean up the world without getting dirty.
Then after you.
My god, she sounds like Percy. I do not like this.
Corin, the council is gathered. What business did you call us to hear?
Thank you, Uvenda. Councilpersons.
Actually, I wanted to address you.
Baby girl.
I am Keyleth,
I mean,
daughter of...
Why are you not on your Aramente?
I assure you, we wouldn't have called you here if it wasn't urgent. At the Battle of
Because
Amon,
it
I
was
fought
very
alongside
important.
brave
She's-
Fire Ashari, who gave their lives against Thordak. We won, at least until Raishan betrayed us. And I know it's my duty to stop her. Which is why I ask you to entrust me with the Earth Ashari seeing ritual.
Absolutely not. You're not ready.
I'm not the same girl you knew when I left. I've survived the Fey Realm, ridden into the hells of Despath. I have passed through fire and become one with it. You have no idea what Raishan is capable of.
The Ashari have dealt with this same dragon before. Our elders afflicted her with a corruption that will eventually be her end.
oh, they made her sick.
We cursed her with that disease? I didn't...
There are a great many things you do not know, Keyleth. You're barely through half your trials, and now you're asking to what? Skip ahead in your Aramente and learn this dangerous rite? It could kill you.
I can handle it.
She doesn't care.
Can you? Your mother said the same, and she was never heard from again. As Ashari, our mission is to guard the rifts. Raishan may blame us for her condition. You may have personal animosity with her. But that cannot supersede your duty, and it does not justify the risk. The request is denied.
Raishan will have personally animosity
Dad.
towards, like,
I'm sorry, Keyleth.
her.
I must recuse myself from this decision.
She'll frickin' do it on her own.
Cheat!
Idiots! You attract attention.
Now get out of my sight!
A pepper box.
A big pepper box.
Listen, I picked it up in Darktown.
You chose the wrong door, lad.
Just came to ask where you got that pepper box.
I could answer, or I could slice your throat.
Don't be trimming another who keeps the cloak.
No beads on your scar. Suppose we be doves then.
Vex, get off! Sister!
He was about to kill you.
No, he wasn't. He's clasped. Apologies. She's a little, she can be a bit...
Don't worry about it. I got a sister too. Fucking love her.
Let's start over there, shall we?
You'll always be with me, and one day you'll be ready for your own journey. You only have to listen.
She's gonna follow her mom?
His ship's been making its way up and down the Lycidian coast, delivering these weapons. Flies no flag, bears no marks. Stops here to restock.
Any chance you know when the ship is coming back?
Only docks at night. Never announced ahead of time.
Then I guess we should get comfortable.
You're on your own now. I don't mess with these fuckers.
Thank you, friend.
There's no friends among thieves. Just remember, our debts are paid in blood. See you on the other side.
May winds watch you all as you return to your clans. With the firelight extinguished, this council is adjourned.
Not yet. Our business is not complete. You haven't listened to me.
The council has ruled, Keyleth.
No, you did. Not them. I've been told this fight isn't worth the risk. Warned to be cautious. To wait out Raishan's disease, to shut up and stay on my aramente. But that's not leadership. It's cowardice.
You speak with a confidence you have not earned. Your mother knew the...
I am not my mother. My path is my own.
Oh my god.
A real leader is willing to give up everything for what she believes. That's who I'll be when I sit on this council as the voice of the Tempest. Yes, the Ashari have a duty to our people, but we also have a duty to Exandria. Like it or not, we are part of this world, and I'm ready to fight for it. I'm ready to die for the people I love.
Unlike Singorn.
You can deny me.
I mean, I guess they did fight in
but
the
I will
end,
not
but...
leave this arena unless I hear the same from each council member.
Since this ritual belongs to my people, our opinion must be considered. We are Ashari, but Keyleth is right. We are also Exandrian. It's time we started acting like it.
Matisse, you have no connection to this dragon. You won't be able to perform the ritual for her.
Which is why I will teach the girl.
And...
This doesn't really have anything to do with this scene, but I wonder when, if dragon skills are ever going to come into play, because I know that compartmentalizing, Percy noticed the dragon scales from Icy Dragon. I really thought that would end up being something, especially because it's like, you know, he specially noted that they were there. And those have to be resistant, right? Like, they should be resistant. Otherwise, they'd be hurting each other all the time. Like, Raishan really had to, like, breathe straight down into Thordak's face and throat in order to do damage to him. So, I don't know. Do you think dragon scales are ever going to come into play? Because it seems odd for Percy to notice them and then for them to never become anything.
The rest of you concur?
Thank you for standing up for my daughter.
Hold your thanks, Corin. Gaining the Council's permission was easy compared to what lies ahead. Many have died attempting this right.
So when do we start?
Still nothing. We should just go down there and force someone to talk.
Stabby, I know you want to find...
Oh my god. Oh, this is painful. Vex. You know I adore Percy, but we don't need you taking his place, right? Like, this reminds me so much of when they were, like, trying to, like, rescue Cassandra from Anders, and he was just like, Scanlan's taking too long, let's go! And Vex had to be the one that was like, no, 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 we wait. And instead, now she's turning into him. And I miss him, I do, but Vex, he was not always the best decision maker, especially when he was in that state of mind, so can we not do this, please?
But we can't lose our heads.
Of course. Methodical.
How's this? I'll see if I can pick up some conversation. You stay put.
Please stay put, Vex. Please stay put. Please stay put.
It takes years for Earth Ashari to master their powers, to draw energy from the ground, become one with the soil. But this place, a nexus of intersecting arcane ley lines, will help you access those same abilities.
Strange statues.
The ritual harnesses the Nexus's power, but even here, it is difficult to master.
Wait, these were people?
These are people.
Remember what you possess as an Ashari. The force of the wind blowing your hair, the power of the rock under your feet. Like these ley lines, you are an axis around which the elements flow.
And as soon as you teach me, I will use those things.
But I cannot.
Because I already have the ability.
Like a mighty elm sprouting from a single seed, you must anchor your power and allow it to grow.
Tree metaphors? That's kind of her thing. Oh my god, Vex.
A ship.
Vex, stay the
I'm
frick.
not missing her.
Stay put. Oh my god. Oh my god, at least wait for Vax. Oh my... No! It's gonna be the wrong ship.
Nasty habit. Those will kill you, you know.
Okay, I mean they do pepper boxes, but...
Well, look what we have here.
Your turn to roll. We caught someone snooping around the docks. Hurry.
Damn it, Vex.
Connect with the ground, The stones, the mud, the imperfections.
Like this?
Good. Now sink in, but slowly. Lose control, and you could lose yourself.
That's a calming thought. I sense something bitter.
Yes, the tether of enmity between you and Raishan. It courses through the ground like a sickened root. Follow it through the soil, through the rock. Follow it to her.
Headmaster? It's too much. I can't stay connected.
Hold focus, Keyleth.
No! No, it's pulling me under!
Keyleth!
Why can't I do this?
Because it was your first time trying.
What you doing here?
Nothing. I was lost.
Now you found. Sorry, hun. Anchors away.
Hold it. Boss told me to do the honors.
Why? Let the sea
Oh my god.
Blasker be my guest.
Max.
Interesting. Where's your hook, Nikolai?
Ah, well. Can't fault me for trying.
That's a good luck.
The hell were you thinking? You almost ruined us.
I'm sorry. If I stop, even for a moment, everything I feel about Percy comes rushing back.
Like I said, I'm with you. But this only works if you're with me too.
Can we at least pace in a circle?
Intruders! Intruders!
Kazamori! Launch the ship! Well, so much for doing this quietly. A little help.
No, come on. You need him. He can fly you over to the ship.
Thanks, sis.
He can fly. Come on.
Nature can sense when something is holding you back. Now try again. Focus. Reconnect with the soil.
You can do this. Is this gonna, like, I don't know. Is this gonna be the hardest one for her? Because she's Arashari, so... I mean, this has to feel like the least natural, because there's some connection between, like, fire and air. Like, that seems like the most natural one. Water and air, a little more difficult, obviously, but earth and air is tough.
Just...
Oh, sweetie.
I won't fail!
Oh, yes! Oh. But of course the soil. She's always had the connection to the soil and the plants. Oh, I'm dumb. This should be like one of the most natural ones to her. Oh yeah, she can fly too. I'm so out of it today.
Looks clear.
You think that Ripley would like literally take off without no
Ripley?
Yeah.
At your service.
Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh no, okay. She had a crew.
Shit.
Ah! See, this is what happens when you do the Percy way of doing things. It doesn't work out, or at least the old Percy ways. You know, oh god. This just, it hurts a lot because his final act was this act of just incredible compassion. And it sends both twins off, actually, which I love. It sends both of them off on this journey of vengeance, and I think certainly what Percy would want if he was able to talk to them from beyond the grave. Let me scoot back into the middle. Anyway, certainly what Percy would want, I mean, it's like his final act in this life was one of compassion and reaching out to Ripley and of believing that she could become something better. Like, the last thing that he would want would be to see Vex and Vax going on this journey of vengeance. That's the last thing he would want. Like, I think that what he would want would be to be able to get the pepper boxes out of the hands of the people who have them right now. Like, I think if he was to, you know, be able to speak from beyond the grave, it would be to ask Vex and Vax to destroy any other factories that might be manufacturing pepper boxes, and to make sure that the people who have gotten them into their hands have destroyed them, and also destroy all his plans, all his blueprints as well. We kind of see that, I think, in the opening of him throwing his blueprints into the fire. Like, I think so that would be, you know, what he would want them to do. And, you know, stop Ripley, certainly, but not the way that Vex especially is going about it. I mean, it's sweet. It's not sweet, it's sad. And predictable, I mean, that Vax would want to, accompany Vex, but it's also heartbreaking, you know, how Vax and Percy finally reached this understanding of each other after basically never ever getting along. And that didn't even have anything to do with Vex, you know, not in season 1. Didn't have anything to do with Vex. It just had to do with trust and the amount that neither of them was willing to give each other. And then the tomb didn't help, yada yada yada, but you know, what you gonna do? But they finally reached this understanding where, you know, Vax was really like, nah, you know, I do... You are part of my team, and I do care about you. This is why I've treated you the way I did, and you know, but they reached a point where they understand each other. And so I don't think that Vax is there completely because of Vex. Certainly that is a huge reason, but I think that it would be like, God, it was like you would finally feel like you've reached out to somebody, that you have this connection with them now, and then they're gone. Boy. And that's not the same for any of the other members. Like, they don't... Varying levels of connection with Percy, but certainly Vax just got that, and then for someone to steal it away, it's gonna suck. But the parallels between the way that Vex is acting and the way that Percy acted in season 1 is just heartbreaking. That's not what he would have wanted. It's not what he would have wanted at all. Anyway, I'm probably just going to go on to the next episode, so, yeah. If you enjoyed this video, if you're still here, I'm going to hope that you enjoyed it a little bit. Again, I'm Kira. If you feel like leaving a like or even subscribing, it means the world to me. Small channel, still trying to build, so it everything counts, you know. So I hope you're doing well wherever and whenever you are, and I will see you really soon, because I'm just going to watch the next episode right now. So see you in the next video.